Hello everyone and welcome to Battlefy-powered QuickShot, bringing you everything that's coming forward. We have ourselves an epic game coming forward. This is going to be match 2 of Deanimate versus the Hunter team of Dill, Dozers. This is going to be going on. We have a current update on the score, which I'm about to put on that scoreboard in front of you, which means if you haven't seen the previous game, you need to go back and watch it, because otherwise you're going to miss out on some awesome fun. 3, and 2, and 1, and updated. It's going to be on screen in a second, because it's loading. There it appears. It's now 1-0 for DD. Going forward, we got some meats going for Deanimate. And he's eating all the mammoth birds. He's pushing himself towards the southwest. He's gonna be eating all the birds it is. He scares them and he eats them, and there's nothing they can do except quarrel with the monster. Hunters are now pushing towards the woods. Sky's now on the ledge, trying to see if he can spot him. Deanimate's on the low ground, trying to spot the sky. But alas, the smell allows him to hide. Puggums is pushing his way towards the north. Gobi spots the monster that Sky missed. Alas, the dome is done. It is ready to be thrown, but Deanimate is gone. Alright, enough of that. Alright, so yeah, we got ourselves Dozers versus JSMS in the finals of the QuickShot tournament, which is a new set of rules for you. Let's make sure we update that for you. So having all that done, however, Deanimate is getting an early stage 2, which is exactly the opposite of what we saw last game. He saw him have a little bit of trouble getting to a stage 2, even had some problems getting his initial meets, but he did get to stage 2, got domed, and then he got domed immediately after, which is actually very similar to what we just saw. However, he is in a much better position this time. As he's going in, he's got a good dome, which has a good amount of spots for him to mitigate, has a couple loops, a lot of buildings to give him cover. We're looking at it. And because Puggums is over there, he's going to be doing damage. Stasis is going to be put on. Flame, Toxic Grenade, everything's going to be done. Even the Trap Jaws are joining the fun. Dill and Frey is actually going to be burning everything and trying to see what damage he can do. Puggums is right now behind the thing, trying to break through behind the barracks. Trying to break through all that armor. Let's say it correctly, shall we? We have Puggums and Dylan Fry on the back, trying to see what they can fight. Glitchful's on the high ground, trying to see if he can get the heals. We have Dylan Fry getting into the burns. Going to get some melting faces. Healing grenades being tossed over by Glitchful, trying to keep everyone alive. Puggums right now being shielded by Sky and unable to go down from Deanimate. However, they are just barely ticking through that armor. There it goes. Armor has been destroyed for the monster, as he is now mitigating his stage 2 fight, because he was caught with almost no armor since he was caught right after the evolve. He's going to see what he can do as he gets caught right in the X between Sky and Dylan. That positioning in this dome is perfect, as they're trying to see what they get. Leaf Smash was just used to get a little bit of distance from Dylan, as now it's time for the stamina. Stealth Pounce is used, and now we're going to see another leap, and then we're going to see another leap, and charge, and everything's going to be used to try and make sure he gets all that distance. We're going to see right now the abilities chosen for stage 2 is going to be a 1-point rock throw, 3-point leap, 1-point fire breath, 1-point charge. Perk-wise, we'll take a look, and it is movement speed on both Puggums and Deanimate. Deanimate is, of course, the monster under the pseudonym on Sunnyvale Trailer Park. We see capacity is being chosen by Sky, which gives him extra shields, which is great for that leap smash. You'll be able to make sure that it's constantly shielded. Reload is being used by Glitchful, which means more accelerates and easier time between healing grenades. Dylan Fry is choosing Jetpack Recharge, which means he'll be an easy time to block. Easy time to watch. We're looking at it right now, and it is right now in town, which means this little town had an entire village of people who have been murdered and slain by the monsters, and oh no, we don't know that. They could have been alive. They could be alive. You know what? We're going to say that the monsters let them live and that they escaped during an evacuation. We're going to go with that. That's the story of this town. I don't see any corpses back here, do you? I see houses. I see leftover vehicles. I don't see human remains. So I'm going to go with that. Everyone evacuated. That's the story of that town. However, Puggums, just short on the clutch. He is actually able to get a loop, which means Deanimate's going to have the option to either mitigate or he's going to be able to initiate effectively. What he might be doing right now is forcing them to go into a position where they may not have line of sight. which is a great thing to do as a monster, because right now you're forcing Hank to reposition himself from a spot that he likes, as he has the high ground right now, which gives him the longest sight lines possible. Is right now, Deanimate has every option to mitigate in this dome. Flame Breath is being used on Sky. Sky's going up in the air, just slowly getting burned by that blue flame, getting slapped around. Glitchful, though, on the low ground, going to be doing what he can to get those healing grenades in position to try and give it. Oh, man. What loop doesn't Deanimate have in this dome? He's going everywhere. It's not only a figure 8, it's a Trinity dome, as he has not 1, not 2, but 3 loops in this, because he's got the full trifecta of loopage. Could even say it's a quadrilateral, really, because it's got like 4 corners. It's got like 1 here, but that's like I don't know. These 2 kind of count as 1 in my books. I'm going to say Trinity. This is a Trinity dome. Also, Trinity was gorgeous in Matrix, so anyone who says otherwise is a liar and a filthy cheat. So for those of you watching right now, this is the finals of the QuickShot tournament being powered by Battlefy, one of the many new tournaments that are upcoming. There will be more QuickShot tournaments upcoming. And if you want to play it on PC, Xbox, or PS4, there will be more tournaments coming up in the middle of February. PS4 is the following weekend, so if you are on PS4 and you want to play, make sure to sign up and have a blast. And in the meantime, when you're looking at other tournaments that are coming up in not 1 week, which is the QuickShot PS4 tournament, but in 2 weeks, there is also going to be a Sheer Violence PS4 tournament, which I'm excited to see what happens, which actually has a prize pool powered by the Space Station, so make sure to check them out and watch that as well. It will be live on Twitch, powered by Space Station, or C-Space owns, which is going to be the Twitch name, but they go work for Space Station. Run by a DJ and a bunch of little crew there. They do what they can to keep the PS4 community Evolve alive, and we'll be able to see what they do in the coming weeks. But in the meantime, we are looking at Deanimate, who's doing a great job at not only building his Evolve meter, but traversing this map and making sure that he takes as little health damage as possible. Which, right now, we're looking at this build and what he's doing. He chose to mitigate on both domes because he knew that after the previous game, he wasn't going to get anything based off of what happened. So he used Game 1 as a measurement stick to base how he plays Game 2. That's something that you notice in the competitive tier, is that they alter their play styles based off of who they're playing against. Against Dill Dozers, you're going to have a hard time locking that in. As we are going down to the last 3 minutes, we'll probably see him evolve in just a minute here. There it is right there. It's going to come down to where Puggums is for this dome. Is he's going to be right now at 90 meters. He should be boosting forward in just a second, trying to get the spots. Dylan Fry will be in position to make sure that they do get the dome here. He's at 60 meters right now, 55, 50, 45. Is he able to dodge? That's really the question right now. We have a 3-point rock, 3-point leap, 2-point fire breath, and 1-point charge as Deanimate wants to get his armor before this next fight occurs. Last 3 minutes of play. Coming in, it is going to go down to relay. This is QuickShot. That's why you're seeing a 10-minute timer already. We are going super quick into this match as we are halfway on the armor meter, just trying to make sure he does as much as he can to make sure he has a best chance at getting through this Hunter team. Because this isn't, as you've seen in previous games, this is not a new Hunter team. They've gone through, they've slain Bucket Boys, they've slain multiple people to get through to this point into the finals of the first QuickShot tournament. We'll have to see what they do from this point, and we're going to have to see how they set up for the relay, as it is going to be a defensive position. All right, it looks like they're going to choose to set up by Timmy the Tyrant's little pit over here, because Timmy the Tyrant's still alive, which means they're probably going to slay him. So everyone, say goodbye, Timmy. Say goodbye. Sleep well, my young prince. You will be relived in the next match. Lazarus is in the dropship, so don't worry. He's up on the ship right now. He'll come back down and visit you. Rock's picked up, gets tossed over, goes right in on Sky, though, lands on him, knocks him in the face. He's going to have to burn this cloak as he does charge right down to the low ground. Flames being used, going on finish on Sky. Trying to get it glitchful right on point with that heal, though. Going to be able to keep Sky up with that heal burst. Sky is now, however, cloaked. Glitchful's trying to see what he can get. Rock is now thrown in, does connect with Dylan, trying to see what they can get. Here comes the shield revealing Sky, which means they're going to know exactly where he is. He's going to stand in the water, making sure he doesn't get any flame damage from this meteor. That's the reason why they're set up over here, is to extinguish those flames of the meteor Goliath. Here comes the orbital, dropping in on all the damage, getting me melting through the armor of Deanimate. Everything's going to be melting through, trying to see what damage. Here comes the leap, though. Connects on Sky, and Dylan goes in, melts it. Rock misses, doesn't quite connect on Sky. He's going to be looking for a charge on the finish after the flames going through. Doesn't quite get it. Here comes the heavy, light, heavy. There goes the finish on Sky. Gets through 1, 2, 3, 4 bars of health. Dylan Fry already in position to get the pickup. Goes in for it, gets a rock to the face for it. And no, you're not allowed to pick him up. Deanimate won't let it happen. They're going to be using some heals to try and get him up from range. Not quite able to do it. Heavy comes in. Rocket's picked up, throws down, does hit the corpse. Wants to finish off Sky and keep him from being revived. Glitchful's going to be on the run, trying to get the pickup. Dylan's going in for the manual. Doesn't quite get it. Deanimate's going in for the leap. Does not connect on Dylan as he gets himself up to the high ground. Rocket's picked up and thrown over at Dylan Fry. Doesn't connect. The Sky is put into the dropship, and Glitchful's on the run. Heal Burst is now used. He's going to be going for the finish. Deanimate's trying to swing for it. Goes in, gets the stealth pounce as Kyra uses her accelerate to try and get away. Unable to get Dylan Fry is now on the run. Puggums is going for it, though. He's going to be dealing damage. He's got one on him. Here comes the rock, though. It's going to be picked up in any second now. There it is. Falling rock, connects on Puggums, knocks him away from the ledge, gets the stealth bounce, and that means he's going to go down, and now it's Dylan Fry. He knows he left. What direction does he go, though? It looks like he's going to chase for it. Doesn't want to even get armor. He's just saying, no, I want Dylan. Dylan's my bae. He's going to be my boy, my chew toy, my lovely little snack. My lovely little snack. Boom, boom. He wants to eat it. Gets the smell pounce. So he finds the path that Dylan took. He's going to be leaping forward, burning everything. He's got 17 seconds to finish off Dylan before the rest of the team comes back. Even if he gets Dylan at this point, they're going to be respawning on dropship, which means that the next fight will not have an assault, which is a huge change because their damage will be probably halved. However, one thing to note is that they do have Crow, and that they're going to be able to just deal damage right through all that armor, and he's just trying to do the up-down game. He's going to be looking for it. Here comes the rock, going to be going on down. Does go thrown down to Dylan. Does get the little bit, and here comes the leap for the finish. Doesn't quite get it because personal shield is used, and an immediate stealth pounce right on the personal shield. So he's going to be going through. He's actually going to burn through that body, making sure he stays gone. Starts the next dropship timer. He's going to eat it, get some armor quick, and then he'll be able to re-engage once the next Hunter team comes down. It's actually weird that we didn't see him eat that corpse. Oh, he's going to choose to run. Oh, Puggums has a dome. Puggums has a dome. Puggums can throw it. Chooses not to. Chooses to hold on to it because he doesn't want to quite get the engagement. 4 bars of health. Just barely outside range by the looks of it. Otherwise, Puggums would have gladly thrown it. One of those instant moments where you may have been able to get that. And they were down to the last 1 minute 33 left on it. So we're looking at a stage 3 fight scenario with an assault and the dropship just going to keep going. They're going to be in a great position to power the relay. This is exactly what we saw previously. It looks like they're going to be choosing the setup in the exact same position that they saw last time. Healing grenades and flame grenades both being used. Flame grenades being used to clear the wildlife as Sky's trying to get his laser cutter, poking it right on through. Glitchful's going to be doing it. And Deanimate is looking to be fully armored for the next fight. We'll probably see him head towards the relay now because there's 40 seconds left. It gives him enough time to put someone else in the dropship, and then he can keep on going. Now we're going to have to see what exactly he does. Yeah, he's choosing to be full armor. He knows the next fight's going to be a long one. He needs to be ready for whatever comes. Now, first choice on attack's probably going to be Sky, followed by Puggums. Reason being is because he can probably put Sky in the dropship, get a second strike on him. It looks like he's actually going to go for relay instead. Maybe? No? Maybe? Yes? Maybe? I don't know. 14, 13. Nope. Yes? I think he's trying to find out where they are. Where are you going? Okay, I'm legitimately confused right now. Okay, 30 seconds left in the game. What are you doing? I'm legitimately confused. Is he just riding out the timer? But he loses if timer stops. So that happened. So yeah, we'll find out what happened there. In the meantime, guys, stay tuned. We have our next round. We're going to be switching. I think there's one more game on this side, and then we'll be switching over to the next round. So we'll be back in a bit, guys. More games coming at you in just a sec, so stay tuned.